Krishna, can you tell me about yourself in brief? I mean, regarding your IT background and your expectations and all.
Actually, I'm working on the data warehouse system. I
Mm-hmm.
thought it's better to learn one of the reporting tool like Vivos or Cognos.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I came to know that Vivos has better compared to Cognos. That's why I choose the SAP Vivos.
Okay. Okay. So, on which data warehousing tool you are working currently?
I'm currently using the SAS.
SAS. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, may I know about your IT experience overall?
Overall, I have the 7 years experience.
Okay, 7 years in the SAS only, or else any other technologies?
Initially, I have the Java. Later, I work on SAS.
Mm-hmm. From how long you are working in SAS?
Uh, Around 6 years,
Oh, okay.
6.5.
Okay. 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 Got it. Cool. So, do you have any basic idea about SAP BO? I mean, what exactly it will do and all?
Oh no, I don't have any idea about the SAS Vivos.
Okay,
But
okay.
I heard from my friend.
Mm-hmm.
He told me just okay, it's okay because I'm not sure about, but I now work.
Yeah, no problem. Even if you have any assumption also, you may explain that, no problem.
Actually, he told me there is one universe, one the location which we will drag, which we will fetch all the required objects from there, and we can create the reports from select corresponding to the layer. And he told
Exactly.
me that the whenever we require for example if the situation demands a user request according to that we need to query the customization like that. He told me. I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, that is absolutely correct.
Okay, okay.
Cool. So, shall I start with the demonstration, or before I start, do you have any questions?
Okay, please carry on.
Okay. Can you able to see my screen?
Oh, 1 second. Yeah.
Okay. So the current version of SAP BO is 4.0. Okay.
Okay.
So now we are going to see about SAP BO 4.0 and what are the different tools will be there in the BO 4.0 and where exactly it fits in the real-time environment in SAP landscape. Okay.
Okay.
So we'll be discussing about a brief history and then a positioning of different client tools in SAP BO. Okay. And coming to the SAP BO 4.0, the actual name of this BO 4.0 is SAP Business Objects Intelligence. Okay. BI is nothing but SAP Business Objects Intelligence 4.0. Okay. Basically, we used to call it as SAP BI 4.0. And the main purpose of this BO is reporting purpose. As you already know that it's reporting purpose, right? As you told that we'll create a common layer that is universe like, so that layer generally we used to call it as a semantic layer.
Okay, okay.
Okay, upon that semantic layer, let's say if you wanted to create any report, the source might be data warehouse or database or any other type of source system, whether it may be a CSV file, flat file or anything, right? Here, any type of data source, upon that data source, what exactly you will do is you will create a semantic layer, and upon that semantic layer, using different client tools of BO 4.0, you will be creating the reports.
Okay.
Okay, that's the bottom line. And
Okay.
the main intention of BO 4.0 is to know your business and transform your decisions to optimal decisions and achieve remarkable results. So these are the
Okay.
key features of the BO 4.0.
Okay.
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 So basically we already know that reporting main purpose is to analyze our business and to take the optimal decision and to improve our business growth. So that's what the main bottom line, right?
Yeah, correct.
So BO 4.0 is also concentrating on those three key features. Okay. And coming to the SAP BO 4.0 outline architecture with respect to other environments and all. See, there might be different data sources, as I have mentioned here, OLAP services and all data warehouse systems will come under OLAP. We already know about that, right? And other OLTP systems like all database systems and different documents like web services relevant information and ERP systems, SAP and non-SAP ERP systems, any type of source. Upon that source, you will be creating a common semantic layer using BO.
Okay.
On that common semantic layer, you will be doing the reporting, dashboards and interactive analysis, advanced analysis, predictive analysis, data acceleration. There are the different types of analysis we can do using different client tools. For every type of analysis, there is a set of client tool is there in the BO 4.0. Using that, you will be doing the analysis. And finally, once if you have created the reports upon the semantic layer, those reports can be consumed by the end users using these areas. Enterprise portal, you already know about that. Generally, users will log into the portal with their credentials and they will access our reports.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
And MS Office, Excel-based tools, and browsers, internet-based, mobile-based, right? So these are the channels how to interact with our BO queries by the end users. Okay. And this entire area, yellow color marked area, this will cause the entire BO client tools and how to create the semantic layer and how to do the reporting and all. Okay. So this is the infrastructure. And coming to the history of SAP BO, especially, BO is an independent company which was established in 1990, right? The company name itself, Business Objects, was founded by Bernard. In 1990s, we used to call it as Business Objects. The tool also Business Objects, and later they have released XI version in 2002-2003 area. They have released the XI. XI is nothing but Exchange Infrastructure, right? And by 2005, it's been stabilized. Entire BO XI versions have been stabilized, and they have released 2.1 and 3.1. 3.1 is the so many, I mean, around 90% of the BO customers are using 3.1, and the latest version is 4.0. Okay. So in 2008, SAP has acquired this Business Objects company. In 2008. So see, the big fish is taking Business Objects. Right. So these Business Objects have been acquired by SAP, and they have implemented so many features in the existing Business Objects, and they have released the version BI 4.0 in 2011. That's why it's been named as a SAP BO currently. Okay. And coming to the positioning of the tools, see, in entire enterprise architecture, there will be different modules. Data warehousing module takes care of the data warehousing and all. And enterprise information management, this will take care of the entire enterprise information, data services, ETL operations, everything. And the GRC, we already know that security kind of activities it will take care. And analytic applications by industry wise and by line of business wise, right? Different supply chain management, finance modules, all the corresponding data is basically with respect to ERP relevant information, right? It will be taken care by analytic applications, and our tools will come into the business intelligence area in enterprise. With respect to the enterprise, business intelligence will take care of our BO tools. Okay, SAP BO will comes under business intelligence area, BI area. And coming to the different tools of BO, see, in the leaf notes, if you observe, there are different tools: Crystal Reports, Webby, Dashboards, Explorer, and Analysis OLAP Edition. Right? These are the different client tools of BO 4.0. There is a purpose. See, whenever if you got any business requirement from the end user, first of all we need to identify which tool need to be used to meet that requirement.
Okay.
whether the requirement is delivery wise or else information discovery wise. If it is comes under information delivery wise, that is nothing but just when user executed the report, that report will deliver the information whatever he requires, right? If
Okay.
the report is like that, then that will comes under this category. And if user wanted to analyze in deep, like by applying some searching techniques and all, if we wanted to analyze in deep in different angles by doing some analysis kind of things, then it will be like a discovery kind of requirement. So you need to categorize that requirement will come under this category, delivery, or discovery category. If it is comes under delivery category, then the type of view, whether it should be operational or else analytics. That is nothing but operational is nothing but day-to-day operation relevant data analysis, and analytics is nothing but strategy oriented, right? A business management, they will take care, I mean manager, senior manager, they will take the strategies to improve their business in terms of decision making process and all. So if it is operational, that is nothing but it's a day-to-day operational relevant data. Okay. So if it is operational, it will come under, again, a type of view should be operational, and the business analytics is the strategy point of view. For the strategy point of view, we need to go for the dashboards, and for the operational point of view, we need to go for Crystal and Webby reports.
Krishna, one doubt.
Yeah.
In business analytics, is the what exactly the viewer role here?
In business analytics, in the sense basically to analyze the data, we will use different kinds of techniques, right? So here in business analytics, basically, so let's say end user is might be senior manager or CEO, CFO, CTO, anybody.
Okay.
If they wanted to analyze their company's data and they wanted to take a particular decision, I mean a strategic decision, which will turns the company's path, entire path will be changed.
Okay.
So basically they wanted to launch a particular product in a region, in a particular region. They wanted to analyze their company's past trend, past 5 years trend or 10 years trend or 20 years trend, and they wanted to do the market research in that particular region and customer study, right? All those things need to be done. So to do these, all these type of things, analytics plays a major role. So for this type of analytics, BO dashboards plays a major role. They need to visualize entire the company data, right? And they wanted to know about in future, if I implement that particular product in a particular region, okay, how much the sales revenue I will get if I place a particular price of the product. If I place 10 rupees for a product, right, how about my sales revenue? That is nothing but basically planning point of view, actual point of view, planning point of view. So actual versus plan. If at all I have placed this much of cost, what will be the worst case scenario, what will be the best case scenario? They need to think about all those things, and they need to consider actual data, planned data. So the kind of decision making will be based on both the things, like at current scenario and what if scenario. What if I place this cost, what happens regarding my company's future? So this kind of analysis comes under analytics. So that analytics requirements can be handled by dashboards tool. So this dashboard is part of BO. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Here dashboard designer is a part of BO tools.
Okay.
Okay. So business analytics, in the business analytics, BO plays a major role. Because every dashboard gives a complete scenario, complete picture of their company's business or current data or else future data within a single snapshot. Okay. So that's what the powerful tool, dashboards tool, right? So dashboard is an important asset of BO.
Okay.
Okay. And coming to the Crystal and Webby, these are just like ad hoc analysis, which is basically like operational data analysis point of view. We will go for the Webby and Crystal reports. And Explorer, basically for the searching kind of things. User wanted to know about sales 2011. If he enters that criteria, the corresponding report result need to be displayed. Okay. Customer C101, the corresponding details need to be displayed. So enter, he will just enter customer ID C101. Enter details will be displayed. So it's just basically searching kind of thing. Okay. For that, Explorer tool will satisfy that requirement. And analysis OLAP edition, it's basically for data warehouse. Upon the data warehouse, if we wanted to create the BO report, then we can go for the analysis OLAP edition. It's purely for analysis purpose based on the data warehouse as a source. Okay. So these are the different client tools we'll have in the BO 4.0. And in our regular course, we'll be dealing with all these client tools, and we'll deal with each and every requirement and the corresponding development with respect to the BO client tool. Okay. And for all these client tools, we use a semantic layer, that is universe, which you call that universe. So that universe can be designed by IDT. In BO 4.0, we used to call it as a IDT, Information Design Tool, wherein in BO XI 3.1, in the last version, we used to call it as a Universe Designer. Okay. Using IDT, we can create universe. Upon that universe, we will create all our reports with respect to Crystal, Webby, dashboards, Explorer, analysis, anything. On a single semantic layer, we can create a number of reports with different tools. That's the bottom line of BO. Any questions?
Actually, you told that we will do the analysis.
Mm-hmm.
Coming to the analysis part, here, our work here is just to get the data, means just like trend report, we will present the data, or any kind of analysis we need to apply.
Can you come again?
Actually, for analysis, you told the business analytics in the phase.
Correct.
Particularly here, you told that we have the two types of data: actual data and we have the some
Planned
estimated.
Yeah. Estimated planned data.
Estimated data, and we will do the for that one. Actually, we will do the apart from the analysis, means whether we do just means we just present the data from us from database, and we will show the report. That's all. Else anything else required for it?
It's not like that. The thing is, let's say 2013, or else let's take 2012. Okay. So 2012, the sales revenue is so and so. Let's say $1 million.
Okay.
When the product price is $50.
Okay.
Okay. He wanted to project 2013 sales revenue whenever the product price is increased to 10%. Let's say like that. Okay. So we are increasing product price to 10%. That is nothing but 5 rupees. Let's say $5.
Okay.
Okay. So it will be $55. If 55 product price is $55, how about the quantity sold, and how about the total sales revenue impacted? And each and every sales region, with respect to that number of quantities, that number of units whichever have been sold in 2012, what about each and every region corresponding sales estimated revenue in 2013? Okay. Within a single second, you will be getting that information, that estimation point of view, right? In each and every region. And for 2014, what happened? And 2015, what happens? Basically, what if scenarios. Analytics supports what if scenarios. If I implement this, what happens?
Okay.
Okay. Before taking the step, we are just analyzing by doing the reporting. Right. if we apply or else if we take the decision, if we go ahead with that decision, right? So you may come up with, you may end up with the losses, right? We don't know whether that is optimal decision or not. Without doing a proper analysis, if we directly enter into the implementation, what happens, right? We may end up with the losses. So instead of that, what they will do is the senior management, like CEO people, CFO, all C star O, like CEO, CFO, CTO, all these guys, they will just execute these dashboards and they will apply some figures on the inputs, right? And they can do the what if scenario. What happens if I do like this? What happens if I did not do like this, right? Whether I will end up with a profit or loss. If at all, if I am going to end up with a loss, then what should I do, right? All these steps will be taken care before the hand, before take any strategic decision regarding their company, right? So this type of analytics requirements can be satisfied using the dashboard tools. Any question? Am I clarified with your question?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Krishna.
Okay. So do you have any questions?
I'm pointing the same point. In business analytics, anyhow, we no need to apply any procedures to get the optimization. Means you told that you will get the for decision support, but here actually we have the data here. No, we don't do any type of calculations. Means data mining activity like that.
Correct. We don't do.
Okay.
Based on the actual data, we are applying some inputs, and in the runtime itself, it is providing the results, planned results.
Okay.
Right. No need to have any, I mean, the data before the hand in our database layers.
Okay.
In the runtime, you will be getting all the planned results and all.
Okay. Actually, in our task, in our project, normally whenever we have the data, we will do the lot of many type of analysis. That's why I'm asking.
Yes,
Here it's not like.
It depends. Actually, requirement to requirement, it will differ.
Okay. Okay, Krishna. That's okay.
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 So, what about your comfortable time, Sai Krishna?
Comfortable time is for me evening only. Evening.
Evening.
And IST time is, I can say 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock IST. What about after 8:30 IST?
After 8:30, in the sense here the time will be around 11.
Oh, are you in Eastern?
Yeah.
Okay. Then what about 6:30 IST?
6:30.
I think it will be 9 for you.
6:30 is okay for me.
Okay. Okay, cool then. So, I mean, do you have any specific deadlines to complete the course and all?
Actually, I'm looking for less than 20 days or 20 days.
Okay. So, okay then. So, shall I get back to Nagababu regarding our schedule confirmation and start dates and all?
And one more, Krishna, for fees details also I can contact with Nagababu.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Okay, Sai Krishna. Thanks for your time and nice talking to you. Do you have any questions before we wind up the session?
Can we complete this entire course in 20 days?
Yeah, we can.
Actually, my friend, one more thing, Krishna. Actually, my friend told we have two types of work. He told one is it is like whatever you discussed today is like technical. Apart from that, he told there is some administrative type activities also there.
Admin, yeah, admin activities.
Yeah, he told me that if we have just a knowledge, not that much, it's better. Yeah. Is it you want to teach that one also?
Yeah, we'll be having a CMC based overview. So basically we'll deal with how we need to operate users, how to provide the authorizations, how to do the scheduling of the BO reports. All those things will be covered.
Okay. Okay, Krishna. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Sai Krishna. Bye bye.
Bye.